Alright, welcome back to episode 6 of the Factorio monthly community map. 6? Yep, 6 for September. Last time we set up this processing of bullets, and we didn't actually connect up any copper, so it doesn't actually work, which is fantastic. There we go. Copper set up perfectly. Oh, you do. How have you got copper? Oh, you do get copper. Wow, about I set that up. We don't have any steel. It's a completely different problem. Equally annoying. Get all the rubbish in my inventory. You have no steel because we're not making any steel because I turned it all off so I can. Idiot. Right. How much we got? We got loads. We can put this back on then. Off you go. We are researching concrete. We have some of the guys we need. Actually, we need to put down. I think we need to do one more. Bring this down around the outside, throw it underneath this, and into there. We'll have two of those guys. We need an underground pipe. We need underground pipe, underground belt. A splitter. Didn't think we'd need here. Unfortunately, it's in completely the wrong place. So we'll do that. Bring that under in. Right, that is steel production set up. Once we have this fully built, how many of these guys? We can make 42. We don't need 42. We need 28. That should be 28. It'll take ages to make though. We don't need very many, but pain in the ass. Here we go. Let's throw down some inserters. These all can be slow because these take far too long to make. Let's finish off up here. All running? Yeah. There you go. Got all the iron coming down to here. Let's just start with a couple at each end. And we're out. But we should have those 12 being made. Concrete is taking its. Oh, you don't need. There's no ore. Of course, there's no ore because these both need a yellow belt of ore, and they're only getting fed with a one yellow belt between them. Okay, how do we get around that? There is more capacity for ore here, but it would require that we build a crap ton of belts. Which we can do. Grab that, come up here and grab that. Fact, how many are you limited to? No, 500 please. Do we need any of this stuff? We don't need those. We do need like half of that. We don't have faster sellers being made, which is annoying, but not a big problem. Research. Oh, we did make labs. Getting very distracted this playthrough. Right, there we go. We have a crappy power pole. We can just do this all the way up to here, turn it around, bring it back. There we go. 4 more labs. Speed things up a little bit. We've actually, I think, we've got 1 a second, so we can support 30 labs at the minute. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. The problem is the way we've built it, it's going to be difficult to expand that. Which is a shame. We'll have to have a whole section just labs and then have trains delivering science packs in. Be interesting. We're going to make a load of these. Make those, please. Don't make gears. You don't need to make gears. Gears are made for me. Get all this rubbish. Pretty sure I pressed F for an ages there. Let's grab that. Underground belts. We'll need a couple of these guys. And what we can do is upgrade this belt. And this belt. And that splitter. This splitter and this splitter. It will at least let us get as much as is able to come down here. It looks like we're actually full up on the steel already. Takes a lot longer. It's weird how much stuff goes down a belt. Even if it's not, even like this. This is 2 a second, if more every 2 seconds. That's got to be like 2 a second. But you think 13 items go down a yellow belt a second. It's a lot. And this is making not that much. A fifth. I think a fifth. Remember from July, that huge plant making blue belt of iron into a fifth of a blue belt of the other thing. Steel. Words difficult apparently. Okay, how the hell do we get this in here though? So it needs to come into here somehow. And they could just feed it to here. That'd be fine. Yeah, if it feeds in sideways, then it will be like a priority split anyway. Grenades take ages, don't they? Yes, they take 8 seconds each, but let's make some while we chop down trees. Come on. 2 grenades, which luckily will take out those trees. Well, actually, where would this be? We'll have belt, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, belt. Yeah. So we can come up there. And still tap that entire deposit. Bring it round. In. So it will be like the primary supply basically, but this will be able to override it, so it won't block this up to this point anyway. But that's good. That should get us our steel sorted out. Our bullets sorted out even. No, like 5 stacks please. You're almost done, which is good. You're secondary to trains. Let's change that. Well, the trains are going to be running for much longer. I guess we're going to need a load of mines when we go over there, so might as well start picking those up whenever we're here. We have the turrets, we have a radar. Do we have a radar here? Yes, there's one there. I'm not sure if it still does the circle around it, like, because when you scan the radar, it's like starts in one corner and goes round, and then out one, round, out one, and round. I'm not sure if it just does, or if it does the whole circle still. You have nuclear. No, that's not. Landfill could be useful actually, but I think bullet damage is probably the best one to go for. It's better to have a more damaging bullet than a faster bullet. You better shoot them faster even. It takes less resources. Because your DPS goes up, you kind of increase the D or the S. The damage or the speed. Or, well, PS I suppose, the per second. And you may as well increase the one that... Here we go. That's what I'm trying to do. Make grenades. You may as well increase the one that's going to actually take less resources. Grenade into a box, and we'll just have 2 stacks. Nowhere near enough, but he'll do. Now we've got to get our way through this mess somehow. I suppose the answer to that is grenades. Splat. Oh, because it's water, isn't it? I assume they must model it like all the not land is, well, the whole world is water, and then there is land on top of that water. And that's why the grenade's on the black. This is all water out here, but that's just because it's not modelled. It's not been told it's land, so it's assuming it's water. That's why these work. Anyway, let's go have a look up here. We are not using up this steel, which is good to see. Yep, number 2, please. You're not powered. You'd have no chest to put stuff in either. That was a oversight on my part there. Probably like 2 of each, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Have some power. And you're making engines, so if we grab a stack, we should be able to make 2 trains, 2 wagons, and a car. That sounds good to me. Rail. Screw it, yeah. Just grab a load. Ammo is the thing that we are now missing. What are you struggling on? Oh, because, yeah, this needs blue inserters everywhere. Once you have these blue... The tier 2 assembly machines, you need to have blue inserters on, I think, all the outputs, unless you have the stack bonuses. Just to make sure it's every single inserter has to be blue. Or they, well, it doesn't if they're not doing anything, but I think it locks up production. These were yellow even though this was running, because this wasn't getting the iron fast enough. That should be good now. Okay, we're going to need a load of belts as well, so let's grab like half of what's in there. My inventory is now full. Okay, well, we'll trash that eventually. Don't need this. Actually, we'll need coal. Well, we can use wood. And we have no iron ore. Nice. It's not blocking anywhere, so that is literally just, that's how much we can produce. End of story. Not good. Let's see if we can grab some grenades though, and clear some trees out. And start on our passage to the west. Yep, it was the west. That's good. That's where the train's going to come in. So that tree's in the way. And a few grenades. It's a bit better. Oh, walls, particles. Okay, so can we... Actually, that's a good point. Can we place... Oh, we can't. Why? Why? Why an odd number? So that's going to be that. And then we're going to have a plan for this rail. And this one's going to be just a single rail. Why am I doing a ghost if a rail wants to do it for me? The plan is going to be that that will be one rail going one way. This will be a station. And then we'll have another rail going this way, which means we'll have a huge amount of space there. It's just dead. And then we'll have this space. Shooting speed, I guess, is the next thing. Actually, mining productivity would be a good idea, since we're struggling for ore. Yeah, and then that will be that. Because what we can do is we can offload and put onto belts from these trains, and the train can come in from either way, and then we'll hook. Come on. Hook round. There you go. And hook into both tracks, like that. Same at this end. And then a train can just come in and go away, and it won't matter which direction it's coming from. It will be able to leave whichever way it needs to go. That's the idea anyway. It's probably a terrible idea, to be honest. Because mostly the trains will probably just come in and leave. Well, I suppose that's kind of good. We don't need to connect both ends up. Because the resources will all be in the same place, unless we start to double things up, I guess. I don't know. Why am I taking away the rail that I want? This one, I kind of want, but not yet. The Shout Station one, that one does go away. Let's go along here. Did actually build a car. You can build in a car, so can we build rail in a car? Rail? Of course you can. You can build rail all the time, even if you're nowhere near the thing you're trying to build. And then we run out of. First off, we run out of the fact we don't have any extra ammo. We've damaged our tracks now. Brand new rail tracks, trees. God damn. Oh, right, okay. We've got that far. How are we doing? Not seeing any biters yet. That's a good sign. I guess somehow we'll have to put rail power down this. But we should be able to easily fit. We're going to have, what, 10 spaces? 10? 4? Yeah, 10 squares between the two rails of dead space. So, yeah, we should be fine fitting that in. That actually worked out really well, positioning wise. Come up here. Not too far. Let's go from here. Yep. Right, let's build this end first. Give the grenades a chance to get built. So we need a couple of stations. We have the trains. I guess we'll have to finagle this around. Alexander, you will be iron drop. Although maybe that's might be an idea to actually just leave that as the base name, because it won't be here forever. We can move it then. Not a problem. 2 and another train, and you need fuel. Oh well, we've got fuel nearby, so we're fine. Didn't really think the fuel would feed through, but not exactly difficult for us to drag it off there. We want stack inserters, but we don't have them yet. So let's make a load of fast inserters. Out of iron plate for. Okay. Easily solved. Make a load of those guys. We've got a load of steel chests. We actually have enough as well, which is nice. We should be able to throw a power pole on each side, each point. Miss. Inserters. And then we'll need to finagle this around a bit. Big power pole should help with that. Pick all this up. I'll have to move it all. So red belt from here to here. We've got power pole, red splitter. I guess we'll have a red splitter here to bring that ore in to the system. Then we'll have the red belt going like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll have normal belt going up. But actually that limits throughput to a single red belt. Which is not really better than we already had. What we need to do really is get rid of this pole. Or well, actually what we can do is we can actually just bring a single red belt in from these. Sorry, ran out. Oh no, don't make gears. We'll still get gears. Gears. Thank you. The next thing we need is another science, really, because I think all the stuff we've got left that's red and green is basic stuff. It's not good. Well, it's going to be something like that. We'll probably do it, I guess. Do an underground belt across here. In fact, we'll actually do underground. Yeah, next one. What have we got that's useful? Well, we've got a few things. So it's not that bad. And out of ore. Okay. Ore and out of inventory space. So I've got a load of gears in my inventory. Let's actually use them then. So we'll do that. Then we'll have another red splitter that we don't have. And some more red belt that we don't have. Yes, that'll work. Red splitters are in the thing to be made. And then we need to put power poles down. One there, one there. There we go. Red splitter, thank you. Alright, and then we need a load of fast inserters that we don't have. Too many. Alright, cool. Well, that's not a problem. And we need circuit network, which we haven't even researched yet. Okay, that's the next thing to research then. Well, that's the two sides coming out. We need fuel coming in, which is actually going to be difficult. We have to bring it for this train. We have to bring it down from here, I think. So messy. We'll just use normal undergrounds. Then we'll be fine. Have an inserter and an inserter. All this is temporary anyway, so what's the matter? In before when this is the entire setup for the rest of the factory. Launching a rocket off this iron patch. No, I don't think we're going to manage that, because this iron patch is, yeah, 650k. That might be possible. I'm not sure how much ore you actually need, like definite number. I think it is less than 1 million though, for a rocket, to do all the research and to launch a rocket. Okay, they've got power. They don't have anywhere to go though, that's the next problem, which we need grenades for, and ammo. Grenades. You are limited. Good. And then ammo. Ammo is over here somewhere. Here we go. We have very little ammo. Brilliant. Perfect. No, we should be alright. Let's get the car. Actually, we're going the train. Train will be faster. Well, I assume we're going a long distance anyway. I don't think we're going quite long enough distance for it to matter. Oh, it's because it was burning wood? I don't know. Anyway. Let's put down some tree destruction. There we go. Oh dear. This is going to be a problem. We'll have to avoid that for now, but we have to mine it as quickly as possible. What do you think about that problem? What we could do is move the rail down, and then there's 3 spaces to put a mining drill on the top. I didn't realise how big a problem resource shortage was going to be. Okay. Perfect. More trees. That's right. I have more grenades. The nemesis of more trees. There's some trees on this iron patch. We're going to use. There should be an iron patch in here somewhere as well. There it is. And we actually ran out of the bits and bobs. Grenades just in time. Alright. Let's set this up. It's not how we're doing it. Okay. Yeah, I'll have 2. Why not? There's our belts. Bring them together and they can go into a splitter to join them. I don't know where I'm going to put the station, but oh no, you can only power both. You can only power 2, can't you? Can't power. You can actually power 3, and we still need another pole through the side, so it don't matter. I'll actually bring power down. I'll power all the way over here for this. I'll be honest, the train station could probably just sit there, but maybe we should fork off. Go away, rock. Just so that we have space. It could be iron, pick up. There are no trains, that is true. There will be soon. Full inventory, automatic, and then go to iron drop into inventory empty, surprisingly. Next thing is going to be these, which we do not have enough of. I'm going to make all of those. No, we don't have enough of these either. It's going well so far. Where are they? We need the circuit networks for starters, but we also need these guys, which we don't have the resources to build, and we need these guys that we do have the resources to build. 6 more. There we go. Inserters that we don't have enough of by 2. Short 2. Yep. Short 2. We're short on power bolts. Short on everything. Right. You go to this other place. But that is all we've got time for this episode. So thanks for watching. Next time, we'll bring the power out with us. And we'll start mining these deposits. And then we should have a good supply of iron. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.